Dean Unglert and Caelynn Miller-Keyes, who starred together on The Bachelor in Paradise, just got engaged and are making plans for the future. He has so made it known that he wants a vasectomy. Why would he want to get this operation done when their wedding is getting closer? Did he and Caelynn decide they do not want kids in the future? Keep watching to find out more. US Weekly shared what Dean Unglert thinks about wanting to get a vasectomy before he marries Caelynn Miller-Keyes. It was Caelynn who actually brought up the topic on a recent podcast. Caelynn said, "I don't know if Dean's talked about this on the podcast, but he really wants to get a vasectomy before we have kids." She continues, "He wants to get a vasectomy because he doesn't think it's fair that a woman has to take birth control. So then when we're ready to have kids, he would unsnip himself and we would have children." Jared Haben seemed shocked by this revelation. He had more questions, including if doing it and then reversing it could cause potential issues with having kids in the future. "We both need to do more research on this," Caelynn said in response to Jared. "But I also learned that getting a vasectomy would involve some pain. I therefore said, I don't want you to be in pain." He was discussing it with Bob Guinea. "Even after you recover, there can still be ordinary pain." Caelynn also said, "I don't know if I want to have kids. I always saw myself as a mom growing up, and then the older I got, I saw how much work and pressure it is. I also can't see us not having kids. Dean always asks if I'm so hot and cold about kids if that worries me, but I also know I'm 27 and I'm not quite ready to get pregnant. I think we could have 2 or 3 kids one day. I'm also terrified of pregnancy. There's a lot that I'm nervous about, but it's exciting as well." So it seems he isn't against having kids, but he and Caelynn are trying to be fair to one another. Plus, they are both trying to make a responsible decision about having children someday. When Dean and Caelynn first got together, he was against marriage. However, after realizing that they were meant to be together, he started to realize that perhaps he could get married. This year, the two intend to wed in Aspen. There is no official announcement of dates. They had previously discussed eloping, but they have now decided they do want their friends to be present for their wedding. Once they are married, they are both changing their last name to Bell. It has special meaning to Dean, as did the date they got engaged. They have come a long way in their relationship and fans just love following their journey.